finally got Cupcake B77 UPZ. And the reason why I'm saying finally, because this was initially the first ever Honda Odyssey that I was ever assigned. It's just, for some reason, the last time I was assigned it, it wouldn't work and everything. So there's an update to like for VIA drivers and everything. Now you have to do a full pre-trip inspection, which is something that I already do. I'm sorry, there's just this crazy lady yelling right here and everything. And I'm like no one wants to hear your profanity. Anyway, so, so basically I said all that to say that, I was already doing that to begin with. Checking the turn signals, checking the lights, doing everything that VIA probably got in trouble for and everything. But now, all of a sudden, they're required to tell their drivers that. Because I'm never going to drive like regular buses and everything. It's something that I just got to do in general and everything. So, working from 5:45 till 11 today. Hopefully I could do the same thing for tomorrow. Unlike last week though, I'm starting at 5:45 for Wednesday. And yeah, either way, we'll see how the day goes. 8:13 right now, and this is actually my first time in over 2 hours having no passengers in the van and everything. And it's only for a short time because I actually have a line run right now and passenger like 2 blocks away and everything. So the morning's been good and everything, and I've just been enjoying the Candyland playlist that I mentioned last week. And this time, instead of driving Honor Roll, this time I'm driving Cupcake. And she drives nice, but no surprise, it's a Honda Odyssey. But either way, let's continue. 9:06, and I think I'm gonna have this as a YouTube short as well, where basically I had a case where there was a mother-daughter or a child that was inside the van and everything. And I know there's been a case of some passengers in the past thinking, oh, I'm just gonna have my child on my lap, no problem. Please stop that. Like, it's unsafe and everything, and the fact that your child is not in a seatbelt like they're supposed to be, which is true for all passengers at VIA Jersey City, even we as driver partners. Like, it's best to be able to be inside of have a seatbelt on and everything, because like if an accident occurs and everything and certain ones do not have their seatbelt on, they're not going to look at the passengers. They're going to look at we drivers, and we drivers are going to end up being suspended and everything until a certain case is settled and stuff. So, just please strap in and everything, just for our sakes and everything. So that way, everyone can get to their destination safely, and basically, so we frankly don't get fired. 10:02, and I'm over here at the Newport area with 1 hour left for my shift, and I'm happy I'm not the only VIA driver that's here right now. That guy's probably at the bathroom and probably got a longer day and everything. All I know is, like, I know the only time I've driven a Kia Carnival, I gave it a lot of backlash for good reasons. But I really hope that I don't get one tomorrow, only because there's supposed to be heavy rain tomorrow, and honestly, if it's too crazy and everything, I just don't want to risk driving a vehicle that I find to be rather unsafe and everything. So just stretching my legs a bit and everything, and then just gonna head back to work. Some of y'all know that I watch a lot of Mr. Beast videos and everything, and I would be lying if I said that some of his stuff didn't give some inspiration for what's in my book series, Raymond Waters' Imagination, perfect for the whole family and available on Amazon Kindle. But I said all that to say that got some Mr. Beast Jack Link's beef mini sticks. Gonna try one of them in the van. I'm not gonna try the whole thing. It's almost like Slim Jims almost, but basically just gonna have one and then head back to work and everything, because honestly I was getting hungry. Back at the lot, and yeah, I was able to finish with an express run, and then one shuttle and everything. But that's that. All I know is basically as I was driving and everything, I know what was kind of funny was in a way I don't know if I mentioned this on YouTube, but when it comes to the buttons to go like reverse, neutral, and drive inside of a Honda Odyssey, in a way it's almost similar to how it is inside of a bus with an Allison transmission and stuff. And in case you're wondering why it looked like my truck is in a different position than at the beginning of the video, that's because the van that was parked here was able to move, and I like parking a little bit closer to Colony and everything. The van that I parked next to, that's suspended indefinitely, like we don't put it on the road anymore, but it's been there abandoned for over a year now and everything. So I'm like, no one wants it, not even Avis, the company that owns the van and everything. So it's just there indefinitely and stuff. So that's that. Either way, the day is done with work, but not even done in general and stuff, because I think I have like a bit of a appointment and everything. Like every year we try to go get our flu shots and everything, so hopefully we could get it today as opposed to like any other day, because it would just be too much for them other days. But either way, that's done. And yeah, just ready to just relax, even though I don't know if we'll be done yet. See y'all later.